What is going on with your workplace? That's all I know. Oh, that's the download for today. So Jody, do a reading for the collective here when it comes to their work, their career, what is going on. And the song that is tied to this reading today is, of course, Work by Rihanna. All right, let's dive in and find out what have you been going through to tie you to this reading, what's going on currently, and then what's coming up. All right. Because it's interesting, because like the way I'm hearing Rihanna talk of it, like sing that work, it's just like, I think this collective, you guys have had enough. All right, what is this beautiful collective going through right now? What have you guys been through? Like, I'm just seeing someone like, you know, that thing that's like, it's like, I think you've had enough. Oh, okay, head over heart, King of Swords here. I think you have finally hit a point, right, where you've had enough when it comes to this workplace. Like, I feel like you have really tried in every scenario here about kind of like getting these people in your workplace to really understand you in terms of like whatever you're trying to create here. Like, it hasn't been an easy bloody battle. What else? Yeah, Hierophant. Okay, so this is your current energy here. I think this collective, there's something that you have been trying to implement within your workplace, and it's just like you just keep getting met with setbacks here. And like, you guys, this had been racking you. Like, you were kind of putting it down to like a little bit of self-worth, or you know, because I'm seeing some really amazing ideas coming from you, but it's just like everything that you have like presented, you know, to try and make your workplace a better place has just been met with King of Swords. It's like they either haven't taken you seriously, they haven't listened to you, you've been shut down, and you've been through so much pain, and you're just like, you know what, I'm over this. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done with this. I want something better for myself. Yeah. Like, this company, they're not seeing your value here, my friends, all right? What else? What have we got here? 7 of Cups. And now you're in a state of, like, uncertainty. You're like, where do I go? What do I do? I don't know what I need to do. And you know what? My clients, 99% of you guys, when you come to me, it's because you're at a crossroad. You don't know where you want to go in life, but you know that something needs to change here. That's literally like what you guys come to me for. And so it's going to be interesting to see where this comes out. Okay. So, but at the moment, you've got no idea what the hell's going on. Oh my God, you can't make this stuff up. Looking towards the future here. How many roads though? How many options do you have? Okay, so preparation, progress, like foresight. But you're actually at conflict with your mind here over this bloody 7 of Cups. This collective, you guys don't know. You really just don't know what you want and where you want to go. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's because you've had this one vision in your life for such a long time about, you know, kind of making the best out of the place that you're in. But I'm seeing my divine intervention card. It's like, there's nothing else that you can do at this place. And I think this is where you guys are at now. You're like, yeah, okay, I see it. But what do I do next? Like, what's going to happen for me next? So let's just keep going. Sorry. I love my R&B. All right. Oh, okay. So the thing is, right, okay, because I've just had the High Priestess come out. So I think intuitively, because I'm hearing that pushing uphill, right? I think intuitively you kind of have known for a little while that you've been like beating your head up against a brick wall here, but you didn't. It's like you just wanted to keep progressing here, like regardless of how many setbacks. It was like, I'm hearing for you guys, you just didn't want to quit. You didn't want to let go of this, but I think God, source, universe, your intuition here has been kind of giving you these signs for a while now. You just didn't want to hear them. Didn't want to see them. What else? Anxiety. King of Pentacles. Also, maybe this place as well, like, as much as you did, you know, want to make it a better place, it was good for you financially. And that was another reason that kind of kept you stuck now. Whereas I see this collective, you're like, money, I don't care. I just want to be happy, and I want to be heard, and I want to be seen, and I want to be appreciated. I get it. I've been in jobs like that before, where you've come up with great ideas that could actually be extremely innovative for a company, and, you know, them not take it seriously. Their loss, literally. It's their loss, okay, guys? This is all about walking away, financial difficulties, okay? But for you, like you guys, I know that this is a stress at the moment as well, you know, financial security. But I just want to remind you guys that when you choose yourself, and this is what you're doing in this moment, because this company, they didn't appreciate you. When you start to choose yourself and you put yourself first, the universe rewards you. So you're going to get some sort of little blessings in that sense. So if you're worried about, you know, not making as much money, there could be abundance that comes in other ways. It could be that you have a really low electricity bill, for example, for the next round. So it's like, you know, your expenses aren't going to be as much. Does that make sense? Like, the universe works in beautiful ways. You don't have to have wads of cash come in, but they could alleviate financial pressure from you in other ways here. What else? And Queen of Pentacles. Well, almost. It's the Nine of Pentacles. It's the baby Queen of Pentacles, or the baby Empress here. Someone who knows their worth. Now, you know, what I really want you guys to do, if you are in this situation and you're like walking away, but you don't know what you want to do next, sit down and ask yourself, like, what am I good at? And what can I do for a living that is going to make me happy? What do I want in a job? Write down those lists. I was explaining this in a reading that I was doing for a client earlier today. It's like writing down, you know, what you're good at, you know, what you want in a job, and then seeing where those fit into roles that already exist. And then go and talk to recruiters as well. Like, that's the other thing. Don't just look on Seek. Like, if you're in Australia at Seek, I don't know what you guys have in other countries, but also go and talk to recruitment agencies and say, hey, look, this is my resume. This is what I have to offer. These are my skills. What have you got for me? Because 9 times out of 10, skills are transferable. Sometimes we're not aware of that when we're looking at it with goggles on, right? But you take those goggles off, or you take it to somebody who knows, like, the industry, and they can go, oh, okay, well, you know, customer service can also be used, you know, like retail customer service can also be used as, you know,